I have one late pay. We're just talking about how to raise our scores, how to maximize our credit cards to maximize our scores. Not about paying the minimum ever, okay? It's about getting each one of them to work for you so you're not working for them. Should I pay my balance off? Is there a way to get a company to stop reporting that our payments are not showing up? Those things where the only people that can really do anything with the credit report are the actual creditor. So you get in touch with them, or you go, straight to the credit bureau and dispute it. Just don't spend so much time on something that maybe is old, or it happened a few years ago, and that's kind of been the story in your head of why you can't move forward. Because as time goes by, every day that you're alive, okay, something's fading on your credit. Good, bad, ugly. Okay, your great 800 score that you used to have is fading. Your 500 score is fading. It's really about what's going on today. So if my credit cards have high balances, should I get an installment loan and pay them off? Yes. Yes, it's called my debt pinball method. I'll walk you more through that, but yes, you're on track. How are student loans factored while in forbearance? Did you make the payment or not? Or do you have permission to not have to make a payment? You're good. It's just like if you want to maintain your weight, you'll eat this amount of calories a day. That's the way installment loans impact your credit. Did you make the payment this month? You did or you didn't? That's it. And then you maintain your score, you didn't maintain your score. You get it late, boom, You pay it off and he's retired, score drops, They're not big movers though, usually. It's the revolving accounts that really move the score up as high as it can be. And it does feel like you're working for them when you're not in control of the schedule of what they show, You have one late payment, my score is 711. Lydia, where'd you get the score from? Where's your score? Where do you get it? I have a good score. Well, based on the apps. Okay, so my FICO, I get dinged because I don't have auto or house. You never get dinged for not having a car or an auto loan. A lot of people think they have to go out and get a car loan or auto loan. They have to be part of a mortgage or a car. No, you don't. I have people that have 800 credit scores. You need one installment, and that could be selflender.com, which is like a $25 savings account. If you use one credit card constantly, but you have other cards and you're not using them, then you have like one quarterback on your team, Julie, and a whole team on your bench staring at you every month. If they're not out there active, okay, that means that if you have a Victoria's Secret card, it was paid to zero. You don't even remember where it is. Good, fine. Go there though. They'll look it up. Buy something for $10 and pay it off. Buy a gift card and save it for Christmas, okay? You need activity, and you can go right out the store and pay it off immediately. It doesn't have to have a balance on the day the statement ends, okay? Ideally though, not all of your cards have a zero balance on the day the statement ends if you're trying to maximize the mortgage and auto scores, okay? Which I assume you would want to if you're here. So ideally, the two oldest credit cards you have, when the credit card statements end each month, they just say like 10 or 20 bucks. The others say zero. Freezing your credit, okay? You do it once, and then when you go to buy a house, buy a car, buy anything, okay? Then you'll go and right before they're gonna pull your credit, you're gonna say, hold on, I'm gonna unfreeze my stuff. You'll go to those links and you'll unfreeze the three bureaus, and then you'll say, run my credit. And then they'll come out and say, we're done, we got it. And you'll go back in and freeze it back up. And that way, nobody can open up any accounts in your name. And that is massive. It's almost a requirement these days because of how much stuff is stolen. Yeah, that happens a lot, Rusty Nail. You can dispute, that's why for the last 10 years, all I've done is said disputing, deleting, all of it's garbage. It's just garbage. Every now and then you can pay a company and they'll dispute or whatever, and they'll tell you, believe me, they will tell you stuff's being deleted. We got this many inquiries deleted. That's a big one. Who cares? We got this judgment deleted. Like judgments were removed in 2018. Like they do all these things to make you feel like they're doing something for you, but it's not anything that does anything for you. Debt relief programs are garbage. All of them, not one. Credit repair companies, garbage. Hate them all. Do I need to worry about 4 years ago? No, you don't. It's not about fixing your credit. It's about you need a new football team and you need to be micromanaging how they perform every month, okay? Well, that's the thing is if you own a house right now and you have a lot of equity and you're just sitting on it and you have jobs and everything, like you might want to go do it now because you don't make a payment unless you borrow from it. But you will not be, even if you have all that equity in your house and you lose your job, they won't give you a loan then. You won't be able to access without selling your house. So like I always say, when you're healthy and happy, like get it set up just so you have it as an emergency line when you need it. And then if you do need it, okay, then it's just you're using a portion of the equity that's in your house, okay? And when you go to sell the house, they'll pay off your first mortgage and they'll see what your equity line is at. Maybe you've used 14,000 of it. And even though it was 100,000 available, right? You use 14. They'll pay off your first mortgage. They'll pay off the 14,000, right? And then whatever's left is in your hands. It's just like a debt attached to the house. Freezing your credit, okay? You do it once, and then when you go to buy a house, buy a car, buy anything, okay? Then you'll go and right before they're gonna pull your credit, you're gonna say, hold on, I'm gonna unfreeze my stuff. You'll go to those links and you'll unfreeze the 3 bureaus. And then you'll say, run my credit. And then they'll come out and say, we're done, we got it. And you'll go back in and freeze it back up. And that way, nobody can open up any accounts in your name. And that is massive. It's almost a requirement these days because of how much stuff is stolen. I love you guys. I hope you guys can come back and we can keep our little Color My Money Club going here.